Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
What a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Trying to find room. It's Hawkins. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tailback with another carry. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. You come out in your playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back to finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, the ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
Getting set up. Here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking for his back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Now here's the toss play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
And the Ducks with first and 10 here. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And that run produces a decent gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The gain makes it second and medium. Grab behind the line. It's McClellan. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets made on the out route.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. That's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Becoming a long march, the 11th play coming up. Back in motion now. Looking to throw it again. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Long enough and good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And now the handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, looking to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hawkins. Powers through.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through it.
2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Receiver makes the catch. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. Looking right. This one caught. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun. Looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Looking to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Moore. Throwing for his running back. And he's got his man caught wide open in stride. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Return, a pick 6. Touchdown, Gators. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to their end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Breaking free at the 35. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. Defense not pressing this time. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff to the back. Runs through the defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking downfield, it's Moore. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Fights off a defender. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of.
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Ducks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on second and goal? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Number 10 in the end zone.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. They'll run the option. Oh, the ball comes loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble and a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he pulls in the catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finds room at the 30. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Florida 14, Oregon 9.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, picks up a first down.
The Gators are going to cash in this red zone trip. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the right here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? On third down, he drops to throw. He stays alive. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets the first and still running. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass is caught. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Caught near the goal line. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first-and-goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to the end zone. Grab near the sticks. It's McClellan. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, how fitting that this offense finds a way to score a touchdown late in the game. They've been doing it all year long, and a big reason that they're here in the postseason. Now, you always practice the two-point plays, right? Now, you better pick your best one and deliver to tie this game up.
Now, the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And it's caught, and the two-point conversion will tie up this game here late in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offense was on a mission on that drive. They put a touchdown on the board right away, did not even hesitate. They didn't want to kick the extra point, wanted to go for two, a chance to tie the game. They hit it, and all of a sudden this game's gotten very interesting in the second half.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pressure is coming. Short pass finds the tight end. And that's good for a first down near the 40. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Wilson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught out of the 15. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit out of the field. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah.